It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
In this video, you're going to learn 10 card shuffling techniques and moves that will make you stand out from the rest of the crowd. Now, talking about standing out, you'll also need to look smart with a great personality, and you can get that confidence with Herbalife nutrition products sold all over India by e-healthcare store. You can get products for weight control management, protein powder, energy drinks, and many other products for a healthy lifestyle. And the best part is you're going to get a 30 days money back guarantee along with a free diet chart which you usually pay for. So go and grab your products now. The contact information will be given in the description box. So let's move on to the tutorial. The first card shuffling technique that we are going to learn is known as the Faro Shuffle, which looks somewhat like this. In order to do the Faro Shuffle, you're going to hold the deck of cards just like that. Then you're going to take around half of the deck from the top. With the other hand, make this edge and this edge touch together just like that. Then you're going to tilt these two packs so that they can make a shape like A with the ground. And afterwards, you can also tilt these cards inwards so that these cards open up, the cards from the top open up, and after that you're going to give them a little bit of pressure from both the ends, and the cards will actually go against each other and go inside each other from the other packs, and they are going to Faro against each other just like that. Now this is how you're going to do the Faro Shuffle. If you can learn a perfect Faro where you actually pick up an exact half amount of cards and you exactly push each and every card between each and every card of the other pack, you can do many miraculous card tricks. So that's how the Faro Shuffle is done. This one is known as the waterfall card flourish. This flourish is not at all hard as it looks like. It is kind of very easy. At first, all you have to do is a perfect Faro. You're not going to shuffle it completely. You are just going to do the Faro just like that. And after doing the Faro, you are just going to tilt these decks just like that. Tilt these two packets just like that. And after that, all you're doing is you're keeping this index finger right over here, the thumb right over here, and the pinky finger right over here. So the index finger goes here, the thumb here, and the pinky right over here. And then you're tilting this hand backwards so that the cards does not fall from the front side. And then after that, you're displaying this part to the spectator or to your friends, and then you're bringing out the other hand onto the bottom. And then as you let your index finger go, the cards will start falling from both sides just like waterfall, and that's why it's called the waterfall card flourish, and that's how it is done. This shuffle is known as the tunnel shuffle. So let's see how you can do it. This shuffle is quite easy to do. All you need to do is at first you need to divide the deck into two equal parts, and do a perfect Faro at first, which is the key to this shuffle. Now after that, you're going to spread these cards on your thigh just like that, or on your lap, and then on both the edges you're going to keep your hand just like that. Keep your thumb over here and then press it down against your leg, and then when you lift it up, the cards will just riffle down itself into the normal position and it will look like a tunnel. So that's how you're going to do the tunnel shuffle. The next shuffle is known as the riffle shuffle, which looks like this. This technique is quite common, but it is not as easy as you think. In this technique, you are going to riffle down around half of the deck to your other hand, and then start riffling both the packs just like that, and make sure that the cards are falling over each other from the other packs and they are not hitting against each other. And then you can do the riffle shuffle successfully. Now you can push the cards inside or just bend the cards, keeping your thumbs over here just like that, and leave the bottom so that the cards actually go inside each other on their own. And that's how the riffle shuffle is done. This one is known as the table Faro. All you need to do is keep this deck against each other and then just simply Faro them just like that. So in order to do the table Faro, all you need to do is take the deck in your hands, just give them a little bit of bend downwards at the edges, and then keep this deck just like that. Now you're going to divide this deck into 2 equal packets and keep this edge along with this edge, just like that. And after that, what you're going to do is you're going to hold the end of the packets and then push these packets against each other and also lift the ends in the air. And when you do that, what happens is these cards actually start farrowing against each other, just like that. So as you can see over here, if I spread the cards, this is just like exactly a perfect Faro, and that's how the table Faro is done. This is known as the card fan. Let's see how you can do it. Now to do the card fan, all you need to do is you are going to fold these fingers just like that and keep these 2 fingers together. Keep your thumb over here. Now you're going to hold the deck of cards just like that. And with the other hand, you're going to come over here, hold this edge with the thumb, and then spin the cards around this thumb. And as you do that, if you do that with the proper speed and you do that with the proper amount of pressure, you can actually do the fan very well. Now this is an little old deck of cards, so the cards are kind of sticking to each other. With a brand new deck of cards, the fan looks very beautiful because each and every card fan out. So that's how the fan is done. The next one is the pressure fan, which looks somewhat like this. Pressure fan is an easier way of doing the card fan. In this fanning technique, you can use any deck of cards, whether it's old or new, it doesn't really matter. You're going to go into the same grip of holding the cards, but instead of using your thumb, this time what you're going to do is you're going to press down the cards as you do for the card spring. And then after that, while spinning the cards, while your cards are pressed down, you're going to start leaving the cards from this side, from the top side, which will make the fan even out, and all the cards will fan out from that entire deck of cards, just like that. So you can see each and every cards are fanned out at this point. So that's how the pressure fan is done. This fan is known as the Faro fan. Let's see how you can do it. Now I think you have already got the tutorial in the name, which is that you have to do a perfect Faro at first. Make sure that there are cards on the top and the bottom in order to support the other deck of cards, that is the other pack of cards. So there's a card on the top and on the bottom after the Faro, and then all you have to do is just the fan, and then you can actually have this large fan, this Faro fan, right in front of you. And it's a very nice display that you can use to impress your friends or any other person or any other spectator. So that's how you're going to do it. This is known as the one-handed cut or the Charlier cut. Now let's see how you can do it. This one-handed cut is very easy to do, and it's a great way of displaying how you can shuffle cards with one hand. It is just basically a cut where you put the bottom packet on the top. So you're doing this with one hand. You're holding the cards just like that, and then you're using your thumb to lift up the top packet in an angle just like that, and then use your index finger to lift up the bottom packet. And after the bottom packet goes above the side of the top packet, you're going to let the top packet fall, and then you're going to drop the bottom packet onto the top of the top packet, and that's how you're going to do the one-handed cut, and that's how the Charlier cut is done. This move is called the Onehanded Revolution Cut. Yes, it is little difficult than the Charlier cut, but with proper instructions you'll be able to do it just like that. So this is how it's done. You're going to hold this deck of cards exactly like you do for the Charlier cut, and then you're going to lift these cards exactly like the first move of the Charlier cut. Then the next move is you're going to bring this index finger to the side, and you're going to move this middle finger and the ring finger to the other side. That is, the middle finger comes to the bottom and the ring finger to this side. And then when you stretch these 2 fingers back to their position, this top packet actually spins and goes to the bottom, and this index finger, it lifts up, rising the bottom packet just like that. And after that, the bottom packet, it goes on top of the top packet. So that's how after the revolution, this packet goes automatically upwards. Yes, it is going to need a little bit of practice, and then after dropping the top packet, you're going to drop this packet on top of it just like that. So that's how the revolution cut, the one-handed revolution cut, is done. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Peace.